In Sparkle Meadow lived many fireflies, each with a magnificent, flashy light. Flashy Frank could blink a Morse code message, strong and clear for all to see. Radiant Rosie could glow a perfect heart shape, shimmering with beauty that made everyone gasp with delight. All the fireflies loved to show off their unique glows. But then, there was Felix. Felix produced the quietest, faintest, most wobbly light in the whole meadow. He could barely see it himself. Felix watched his friends, feeling a sad flutter in his tiny firefly heart. "Oh, if only my light could be grand and bright like theirs," he sighed. He tried to copy Flashy Frank. He squeezed his light tight, hoping for a powerful blink. Pop! It was just a tiny, weak flicker, like a sleepy star. Next, he tried to copy Radiant Rosie. He shook his light fast, imagining a perfect heart. Wobble! His light just wobbled even more, like jelly on a windy day. Nothing worked. Felix felt like a failure. His wobbly light was so small and shy. He decided it was best to hide it forever, tucked away behind a tall blade of grass. One moonlit night, as Felix hid, he heard a tiny sound. A soft, sniffling cry came from beneath a dewy leaf. It was Cora, a small green caterpillar. Her big, round eyes were filled with tears, and her tiny antennae drooped sadly. "Oh dear," whispered Felix, peeking out. "Why are you crying, little one?" Cora sniffed. "I'm lost. I can't find my way back to my favorite berry bush." Flashy Frank flew by, blinking his bright Morse code. "Here! Little caterpillar, follow my light!" He buzzed, but Frank's light was too bright, making Cora dizzy. "Oh, it's too much! My eyes!" Cora cried, shielding her face with a tiny leaf. Frank zoomed away, disappointed. Then Radiant Rosie floated past, glowing her beautiful heart shape. "Don't worry, Cora. Look at my beautiful light," she called. But Rosie's light was too high and too far away. "I can barely see it from down here," Cora wailed, her tears starting again. Rosie, too, flew off, her heart-shaped light fading into the distance. Felix felt a tiny spark of an idea. His light was small. He took a deep breath and let his wobbly light glow. It was a soft, warm, golden glow, just strong enough to shine right under the tall blades of grass. "Cora!" he whispered, flying very close. "My light is not big or bright, but it can shine right here, close to you." Cora looked up, her eyes wide. Felix's wobbly light was indeed gentle. It didn't hurt her eyes, and it cast a soft path directly on the ground. "Oh, Felix!" she exclaimed, a tiny smile spreading across her face. "Your light is perfect! It's just right!" Felix slowly led the way, his wobbly light bouncing softly. Cora carefully followed, her little legs wiggling with newfound hope. They moved past dew-kissed leaves and sleepy crickets. Soon, a familiar scent filled the air. "The berry bush!" Cora cheered, her antennae twitching with joy. "You found it, Felix. You led me home." Felix watched Cora happily munching on a juicy red berry, a warm feeling he realized something wonderful. His light didn't need to be big or flashy to be useful. It was perfect, just as it was, gentle and kind. From that night on, Felix glowed with confidence. He didn't try to copy anyone else. His wobbly, soft light became known as the kindest, most helpful light in Sparkle Meadow. Sometimes, the biggest and brightest light isn't always the best. Sometimes, a gentle, unique glow is exactly what someone needs. Felix learned that celebrating your unique talents means realizing that not everyone is meant to be the same. His small, wobbly light found its true song. And so Felix, the firefly with the wobbly light, became a hero, not by changing, but by simply being himself. He understood that his glow was special because it was uniquely his own. Every firefly in Sparkle Meadow knew Felix's light. It might have been small, but it led the way with big heart. And from then on, no lost caterpillar ever worried in Sparkle Meadow. For Felix's gentle, wobbly light was always there.